So when it rains, it pours. Has Kenya Moore hair care been discontinued at Sally's Beauty? Well, according to the streets, it appears that an email in regards to Sally Beauty employees, apparently Kenya Moore hair care may be discontinued at their locations.
Here we go now.
Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. If you're in Nashville or will be in Nashville on July 11th or Atlanta on July 12th, make sure you get tickets for the Kempire After Dark live tour. More information on that will be available in the description, along with our Seattle date in later August. Looking forward to meeting all of you guys in regards to topics like this one. As you know, we've been covering the Kenya Moore situation since the information leaked that something went down at Kenya Moore Hair Care Spa's grand opening. Since then, apparently, allegedly, there was some sort of investigation. Kenya Moore allegedly was suspended indefinitely. And now there are mixed reports whether she was fired or she decided to leave on her own. Look, we don't know what happened there. I always told you guys, Bravo will never come out, NBC Universal will never come out and say that they fired anyone. Because at the end of the day, that is damaging to the network. That's damaging to the person that they're talking about. So they will do their things behind the scenes in regards to sabotaging your career, allegedly. But they will never come out publicly, especially because there is a still huge fan base of Kenya Moore fans that are upset that Kenya Moore will not be returning this season. They're still upset that they won't see whatever her hair spa would have been on this platform. They're still upset that we won't see a Kenya Moore and Portia Williams getting along this season. There are still people saying, I will not watch this season without Kenya Moore. Well, since then, things have been somewhat quiet. Yes, there's been stories that Kenya Moore was going to take legal action against NBC Universal. We haven't heard anything right now. However, that doesn't mean she isn't. Because look, sometimes this takes time to build whatever case that you might be building. We also heard that Kenya was apparently going to take legal action against whoever leaked the audio, the pictures from this filmed event at her hair spa, because everyone signed an NDA. The fans and people that have been reacting to this still do not understand how, if this was actual revenge corn or revenge pea, that this could cause someone to lose things in regards to her good paying job, but also possibly damaging the hair care line that she has, if this was true or not. I have to always preface this every time we talk about the story that Kenya Moore has explicitly denied on her social media of ever revealing revenge pea or trying to use anything like that in regards to threaten or harm someone. Okay. However, I also have to remind you of the audio and video that we did see from this hair spa where she was talking about Brittany Eady and claiming that Brittany Eady was an escort and that Brittany Eady may have been in the DMs with Yo Gotti and he was asking her for an amount of money, or she was asking him for a certain amount of money. Look, we can't deny that we saw or heard that, or the poster board that said insurance fraud hoe. I'm trying to give you context, and it's a Sunday and I'm talking like this, but it is a story. We're going to talk about it. All right. Well, the first place that I saw that this was reported, first of all, the Neighborhood Talk reposted Michelle A.T. Alien Brown's story.
It looked like the stores ain't having it either, honey. The store said Kenya is violating codes of conduct. We need to put out a statement. Now, this is a email or something. It says what to know about Kenya Moore hair care customer concerns. This is for the store manager, honey. And somebody took a picture of it because y'all is messy. It says, if your store receives customer concerns about recent publicity surrounding Kenya Moore, look how they spell that, Kenya Moore, then associates should respond with the following statement. And dang, that phone was scratched up, wasn't it? Kenya Moore Hair Care is being discontinued at all Sally locations in stores and online. Oh, I don't know if this is true. Listen, I got this in the email, so I got to put this disclaimer out. Okay, disclaimer. I don't know if this is true or false. Somebody sent this to me. Y'all direct all y'all inquiries to JJ because apparently this is what the store said. I don't know. I am just the bearer of the bad news. Okay, it said this means Kenya Moore products are no longer being restocked. We expect these products will be unavailable by the end of 2024. This was part of a larger business decision made earlier this year. If pressed, the associate can respond with the following. Ooh, this is from Sally's Beauty Supply people. Number one, on Kenya's alleged action. Sally Beauty does not condone the actions for which Kenya Moore is reportedly accused. Number two, on the discontinuation of products. Due to the allegations, Kenya Moore Hair Care was scheduled to be discontinued in stores and online prior to the recent publicity surrounding Kenya Moore. So, y'all, listen. Y'all see it. They said it was going to happen. They had already decided that they were going to stop selling it. And apparently they're going to stop selling it. And it didn't have anything to do with Kenya Moore's brand reopening. That's what, according to this memo that was allegedly sent around at Sally's Beauty supply.
I know a lot of you are saying, well, Michelle has this gripe with Kenya Moore for whatever reason. I like to give you full context for those that don't know that. So a lot of people have said that Michelle has been on Kenya's neck for the last few months in regards to the hair spa not doing well. And Kenya talked about that on social media and on that Instagram live that she recently did. That a lot of people thought that she was going to talk about her being suspended. However, she didn't. She was more so talking about her business and how people have been coming for her business. There are even rumors that possibly Kenya could be taking legal action against bloggers. Okay. So Michelle was the first to report this story. And I also want to cite, because, we always cite our sources here, okay. But this was also found on Reddit. And so apparently, and I wouldn't be surprised because things get leaked in this day and age. And based off of this photo, it looks like it's a photo from someone's phone and it's an email. And it says, to know Kenya Moore Hair Care customer concerns. It then says, if your store receives customer concerns about recent publicity surrounding Kenya Moore, they spelled her name incorrectly, then associates should respond with the following statement. Because, and look, I have to also preface this with saying, we don't know if this is real. Michelle LTL Brown said in her video, she also doesn't know if this is real. Am I completely shocked that the amount of publicity that has gone around in regards to Revenge P could possibly hurt someone's business? Yes. Another reason why Bravo or NBC Universal will never come out and say, we fired Kenya because of this, or Kenya has been suspended, because they know it could affect other things for Kenya's career. All right. So he said, if your store receives customer concerns about recent publicity surrounding Kenya Moore, then associates should respond with the following statement. Kenya Moore Hair Care is being discontinued at all Sally locations in stores and online. It hasn't yet, because I checked on Sally's website. It's still there. They said this means Kenya Moore products are no longer being restocked. We expect these products to be unavailable by the end of 2024, hence why you can still find the products on their shelves and online. They said this was part of a larger business decision made earlier this year. If pressed, the associate can respond with the following. So they're prepping folks that might come in, like Team Twirl, where are my Kenya Moore hair products? Okay, they're doing a lot more here in regards to whatever happened with Hue Beauty. Every Hue Beauty, is that what it's called? Giselle Bryant's makeup line, but that got discontinued. So they said, if pressed, the associate can respond with the following. On Kenya's alleged action, Sally Beauty does not condone the actions for which Kenya Moore is reportedly accused. Number two, they said, on the discontinuation of products due to the allegations, Kenya Moore Hair Care was scheduled to be discontinued in stores and online prior to the recent publicity surrounding Kenya Moore. Look, this is a business. Am I surprised? Look, some of you have also said, I don't use hair products, women's hair product. I don't have hair. So I don't know the live experience of using Kenya's products. I also don't know people in my personal life that use Kenya's products. Does that mean the products aren't doing well? Not necessarily. But I will say, when we talk about someone, or when we saw Stormy randomly a couple of seasons ago, before she was even on Love and Marriage Huntsville, a lot of you said, do you know who that is? A lot of you, there are certain products that a lot of you do utilize and you talk about and you have known about for years. They're like on oh my goodness, I can't even think of it. But when we see these people coming on reality television that I've never heard of, but some of you, because you use their products, you've heard of them. These are thriving businesses. I'm not sure exactly how Kenya's doing, but I will say this. She's had a relationship with Sally's Beauty, but that's not the only place Kenya Moore Hair Care is available. You may recall, I think it was maybe last season or the previous season, that her products, they did a whole celebration on the show. But did they ever show it on the show? I'm trying to remember if they ever even showed it. I think they did, but it was like a brief. It was, yeah, they did. It was very brief. It wasn't last season, it was the previous season when they showed her products being available in CVS. But like I always try to give businesses and entrepreneurs grace, because having a business, having a hair care business, when there's so many beauty lines out there, so many hair care lines. Literally, Fenty Hair just came out this week. It takes years to build a business like this, and then it takes years to continue a successful business like this. So I'm going to give Kenya grace, as this message allegedly is saying. The incident that allegedly happened on the show isn't the reason why Kenya's product allegedly is being discontinued. It's being discontinued allegedly because probably maybe it's not selling in Sally's Beauty. I also seen a lot of comments that, who shops at Sally's Beauty? I don't know. I don't, because again, there's not a lot of products there for me. But also, I don't have a Sally's Beauty near me specifically. But I have seen them. I've seen them all around New York City. So apparently they must be thriving. But a lot of businesses are being affected by the economy right now. These are conversations that I think a lot of people don't see or read about. And they just naturally jump to the conclusion, oh, it's because of this. Or no, sometimes it's their bottom line. It has nothing to do with the incident that Kenya Moore allegedly was involved in on this show, but maybe it's not selling in their particular store. I don't know how it's doing in CVS. If we report next that it's being discontinued at CVS, that's definitely not a good look for Kenya. And not having this show to promote that business and this new grand opening of her spa definitely was a miscalculation. And I could see Sally's Beauty. Let's work through this. I could see Sally's Beauty saying, "Okay, you're no longer on this platform where millions, yes, millions of people still watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. No matter how you feel about the live viewership, millions of people still watch." And I said this before in covering this story, is that if Kenya really did this and she really lost her good paying job, it really hurt the future of the spa. Yes, she can promote it, she can do a lot of things, but nothing's going to be like the free promotion of doing this on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I could see Sally's Beauty saying, well, now you're not on Real Housewives of Atlanta, another spot for us to sell this product. Because I'm sure that was another inclination for Sally's Beauty to be like, okay, it's going to be featured on this platform for free. It's going to sell. And now you're making it a part of your storyline this season at this hair spa. It's going to help us sell these products. Now you're not a part of that. I can see them deciding, okay, that was the cherry on top. We're going to discontinue business. Doesn't mean that Kenya Moore Hair Care is over. She could still sell this from her own website, but having it in these venues are far better. And all Kenya needs to do really is look, if you watch Shark Tank, look, if you watch maybe if this is a time for her to get another investor to get her into other places, or HSN, or things like that. There are a lot of different things. And I know a lot of you are entrepreneurs or have business ideas. Please feel free to share them in the comment section. I love to hear them. We can have our own little mini Shark Tank in the comment section. Guys, I want to know your reaction to the alleged story that Kenya Moore hair care has been discontinued at Sally's Beauty. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
Here we go now.